Hey guys, Eddie hates Jujutsu Kaisen here. I'm just kidding. I just got finished watching episode, what number was it? 51. Perfect preparation of Jujutsu Kaisen, episode 3 of the new season, I believe. It could be episode 4, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta check, I have it right here. I think it's episode 3 though. It's episode 4, my bad. But, manga reader by the way, so this is nothing new. But, what got animated today, spoilers ahead kind of, I'm not gonna mention it, but I'm gonna reference it for stuff. But what got adapted today is my favorite part of the whole manga with the whole Maki thing. If you know, you know. If you don't know, watch the damn episode or read the manga. Since I haven't made an initial thoughts video for this season yet, I thought this would be the perfect time to do it. Because when I say that was the most perfect thing ever, sorry that I'm sniffling and stuff, it's super cold in my room and I just showered, but when I say that is the most perfect 28 minutes of absolute peak, I mean it. Because like I said, it's already my favorite part of the manga, and I think the Jujutsu Kaisen anime is one of those anime that do enhance its source materials quite a bit. But most people talk about, you know, the Sakuga and, like, you know, Lobotomy Kaisen and stuff like that. But I think what's really underappreciated here, and it comes back every now and again, like Gojo's past arc had some of this, and then there's a lot of inner moments with like Itadori and stuff, where you do remember, oh yeah, there's actually banger emotional moments in the series. It's just that the talk around it, maybe it's because it's Agenda Kaisen half the time, like you don't really talk about that, I feel like, online unless it's with other passionate fans of the series instead of like the Agenda fans. I don't even know, because like I always say, I don't really interact too much with people, I just kind of read it, but I don't talk back and forth unless it's in person. And in person, it's always people who are really passionate and not Agenda, you know? Because we're not on fucking Twitter or something. That aside, I don't think I cried when I read this in the manga. I've cried at manga before, mostly teared up, but a couple times a little bit more from manga before, so it's not a medium thing. And it's still my favorite part of the manga, but it just hits so much harder this time when the transition to them as kids, and then like the music of the episode was perfect. I mean, obviously the animation was great, the fight and stuff, but like I could care less about the actual fighting. It's more about what it means and like the moment. That's another thing I love, right? Storytelling through fighting. Peak. I'm so happy that I get to live long enough to see this. Also, I wanted to mention this season's opening is hype. I think I reacted to it on the reaction channel, Eddie's Reaction, so go check it out if you haven't. The ending I didn't react to, but I do really enjoy the ending. I think Jujutsu Kaisen doesn't miss on openings or endings really. This isn't my favorite opening, but it's really cool and there's a lot going on. I really like season 1's. I mean, it's Eve. I'm trying to think. I really like the second season one's not too bad. Shibuya arcs is fire, and I really love the Tatsuya Katani Gojo arc one. Ooh, that one was like rent free in my head for a while. You know, but ending wise, this new one, I love how it's a little grand. The towards the end, like we get some build, but the ambience and just that vibe, and then even the visuals are real. I don't want to say like experimental or anything, but it is quite different. You know, you got this like backgrounds and stuff that are, well, maybe not unnatural, but you got character in the middle, very centerpiece, and then you got the changing backgrounds and stuff. It was really cool. It was really neat, and like I said, the song's really good. So overall, Season 3 fucking slaps. I like the calling games. I know there's going to be a lot of Lobotomy Kaisen moments, just like when the manga came out, because we already got people complaining about episode 3 of the season, which, like, I understand if you don't like the specific, I don't know, writing, because, like, with the manga, like, I don't care if you have a problem with writing, but I can't see how else they could have tried to adapt that and make it visually interesting. I think they tried their best. Unless you want to go full Monogatari, then that's something else. Also, I've been talking way too long. I think this is above the threshold for, not a TikTok, but an Instagram reel and a short. So I gotta stop talking unless I want to put this in like ×2 speed. So yeah, shout out JJK. Loving the season so far. Excited to see the rest. And yeah, Maki is still my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen character, and this has solidified it. So W.